Robin here. I just want to make a video of how I clean my old Mercedes W124. It has been outside the whole winter now. I have not cleaned it since October last year, and we have had plenty of snow this winter. At one time the car was covered in more than 1 meter or 4 feet of snow, and I had to dig it out. So it looks bad, and then I'm going to try to clean it in an easy, half lazy way. You see, it's quite dirty. It doesn't look so nice. It has scratches around. You can see, maybe you can see the bonnet here. Here is like a scratch from when I took the snow away. There's also something there also. So it doesn't look nice. So I have to see what I can do. Now I want to clean it, and then in another video I want to polish it and wax it real good. First thing I want to do is just clean the wheels. I use a spray and then a brush to clean it off. And then I want to put degreasing, just to get the dirt, that is oil that is sticking to the car, away before I start cleaning it. And then I will use this product from Autoglym, which is in 3 parts. Pre-wash that you put on with a high pressure gun, soap and clean it, and then a seal or a easy wet wax. Now I've sprayed all the wheels, and then I will leave it a couple of minutes just to let it settle in, and then I will use the brush to clean it and then rinse it after. Then I will degrease it, and then after a couple of minutes I will put on some pre-wash foam so it's sticking, and then I will leave it for 10 minutes before I rinse it off. Now I will leave it for around 10 minutes, and if it's getting a little dry I just put some extra soap on it. Normally I should not have done this in sunlight, but that's how it is. Now it has been around 10 minutes now with the soap, or pre-wash soap. And then I'm going to rinse it, and I start down, cleaning it down, and then going up towards the roof at the end. Now I will put soap on the same way as I did the pre-wash, as a foam, and then I will clean it after. I will clean it from the top to the bottom, since the car is cleaner on top, so I will clean it down and end down here, because then most of the dirt is down, so I don't put a lot of things here and then I go around the car and scratch it even more than it is. And don't go in circle motions, just go back and forth like that. Then you avoid these circular lines in the paint after. Okay, now it's clean. Now I will rinse it, get all the soap away, and then I will check if there are some like things that are burned in, like brake dust or pieces of asphalt or oil or something. Just feel it on with a hand on the side, and then we will take it away if there are some of those. Actually, the car is clean. There are nothing left on it. I cannot feel any of these small dots that are sticking to the car. And if it was, then I would use this. It's like instead of a clay bar, I use this. It's like a layer of clay here. And then I spray with this that is made for that this can slide over easily. You can use soap or whatever, but this is an easy product. So I just do like this. Spray here. And then I go slowly back and forth until I can feel that there are nothing left. It's very effective. It's taking all those small dots away, but it's important to clean it regularly, or else you have these small pieces of stone that are rubbing against the paint of the car. Okay, the car is clean, and it is ready for that I put on wax. I just used the same, filled it with wax and water. I'm going to cover the car, and then I'm going to rinse it off with water, and then I'm finished. I also put wax inside the wheel arches. Then that makes it easier to keep it clean inside also. Just a little layer inside also, like this. And now you can see that the water is like purling off. You see, it's not sticking to the car. That means that also the dirt and everything that normally would stick is not. It's easy to clean off, and it's not getting so dirty so fast. You see, it's just running off the hood of the car. Okay, now I will dry it, and then we will check on all the damage from the last winter. Okay, as you see, the car is now clean and it's dry, and then I see plenty of things that I have to fix when I polish it. I see some oxidation, I see some scratches, and a lot of this swirls after. Maybe, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's not because I wash the car in a machine. It's because the brushes. It's because when I take the snow away in the winter, that brush is making all these lines. And over here you have one bad scratch from something. These are still here. Maybe it's here, you see, in there. I guess that is inside the paint, so I'm not sure how to fix that. But it has not been painted, this car. Repainted. This is the original color, so I guess I can be happy with that. There was one guy that said to me that it was so difficult to see the difference between a summer tire and a winter tire. And here in Norway we are obliged to use winter tires in the winter. That has a different kind of rubber compound. It's harder, and compared to a summer tire that is softer. So I thought I can show you that. Let's show the difference. Here you see the typical summer tire is just a normal. These are flat and nothing special, just the normal grooves. And then you can see here one of the winter tires I'm using. The most obvious difference is of course these spikes. Not most of the cars in Norway does not have this. It is maybe around 10% or so that are driving around with these ones. These are good on ice. On snow, a normal winter tire without these are better. But here where I'm living, it's a lot of ice, so I feel safer with this. And also since this is a rear wheel driven car, then these are sticking better when the ice is there. But the other difference is the rubber itself. You see that you have all these small grooves here that you don't have in a summer tire. These are meant to grab onto the snow and the surface, so they're sticking more on the winter tire, on the winter roads. And it's a big difference. If you drive with these on winter, it's very easy to slide off the road. With these you are sticking much more. A problem with the winter tires are that the rubber is getting harder when the tires are getting older. So after the tire is around 7 or 8 years old, normally you should think about changing, even if you have enough thread for driving. Here in Norway is 3 millimeters minimum, and on the summer is 1.6. So here is plenty thread, but these tires, they are made in, let's see if you can find it. Here it says there, difficult for you to see, but it's like in this oval. It says 3616. That means that these tires are made in the week 36 in 2016. So these are now 8, almost 9 years old. So they are ready for being changed. So maybe I'm going to use this one more season, or I'm going to change it. I'm not sure. I will see. Another way of seeing that it's a winter tire on the side is that you have these snow crystals there, and you also have like this symbol. It's like a mountain with a snow crystal inside there. But look at the threads. A lot of grooves. Winter tire. Flat surface like this. Summer tire. Okay, one more thing I'm going to do just to finish it off. I'm just going to put this cream or whatever it is to make the side of the tires a little nicer. It looks newer. Okay, so there you have it. Pre-washed the car, we cleaned the car, we checked it if it had some of these small asphalt and oil particles, we waxed it, dried it, cleaned the wheels also, and now we put on this cream on just to make it a little nicer. So now the car is clean. Next time I'm going to polish it in a also half lazy way, so we can get away all these small scratches, so it's ready again for the summer.